What is going on, guys? It is Mike, AOD81, and we are going to get into video number 9 of our walkthrough, Lords of the Fallen. If I didn't ever mention this before, there's no real way to pause the game. Well, there is a real way. That's what I'm going to talk about right now. If you go into your menu, obviously, during a fight, the enemies still come at you, but if you need to stop the game for whatever reason, gotta go to the bathroom, whatever, if you hit start and hit L3 to go into photo mode, it will stop all the live action. You can't go through your menu or anything, but it will pause the game. But anyway, you'll notice that I changed my armor up a little bit since the last video, and I changed my weapon. I spent about 20 minutes maybe farming some vigor to get my endurance up so I could carry the gear. Right now I'm in medium. Yeah, if you want to see, yeah, you'll see my endurance. I farmed a couple levels of endurance and a couple levels of vitality. I switched rings that I had because you'll notice that that took me into heavy. So really I need to get one more level of endurance. At this point in the game, there's not a whole lot of really fast places to farm. So I'll show you what I did, because I'm going to go ahead and get one more level of endurance. I'm in heavy right now, but one more level of endurance should take me back down into medium encumbrance. So I just went to the bell room. And from the bell room, I'm going to go into Umbral, because you get more vigor in Umbral. I'm going to start off by killing this guy. Maybe. Okay. Then I'm just gonna run out here. I'm gonna kill this mage. The mage up top got aggroed. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go back this way into the bell room. I'm gonna run to the left, kill this mage and these apostolites, whatever they are. Go across and kill the other mage. Then I'm gonna run out here. There's a mage up here. There's also another one behind me. You saw he shot one of those at me. And then up here there's another one of the spiky head guys, the Ardent Penitents. And I am in heavy right now too. Run back this way across the bridge. And we can pop these if we want to get those extra vigor points. That's just holding out your lamp and using it as a vacuum, like we do when we pop umbral parasites, etc. Now we're just gonna go down here like we were normally progressing the game in the beginning. I'm gonna kill these. Go ahead and cast Holy on my weapon. No reason not to. I'm gonna run up and kill the fairy around the corner. Oh. And those umbral fairies, they usually drop something. I'll pop that, I'll pop that. Then I'll start popping all the bombs. And hopefully killing the enemies as I blow them up. There's one more right here. That all gives you a little bit of vigor. You can already see that I have enough to get another level. And I'm just going to continue around here to the right. Kill these guys. Got a nice parry on him. And right here, I'm gonna go over and kill the mage. I'm gonna stay in Umbral, that way I get the extra vigor. You can see it's at 1.1 right now. But I can probably take this mage out from far away. Go down the ladder. I'm gonna go around here and get the other mage. I know that Holy Bulwark is... Oh, he's right there. I'm gonna go over here and get the other mage. Ooh. Okay, kill him. A lot of times they'll drop something too. So we'll pick that up. And somebody else dropped something. And we'll get the vigor from that. And then we'll go over to the ladder, the shortcut ladder that we pushed down earlier. And we'll see that we're at the bridge right here, where we already came this way and took out all the enemies. There's an Umbral enemy right there. Right now, it's just all about the vigor. And you'll see we're back at the Bellroom vestige, and so at this point in the game, if you do feel like you need to farm a couple levels, because this next area we're getting into is, I just felt like I was a little underpowered. I've done everything on camera, so, you know, I haven't really been doing any farming to this point, but I just felt like I was a little bit under-leveled for the area we're coming on, so I changed up my armor some and changed one of my weapons, and I did farm either 3 or 4 levels, but you can see, I'll show you. Right now I'm in heavy encumbrance, and I'm going to up my endurance 1 more level. And that should take me back down to medium. I was like 0.4 pounds away from being medium encumbrance, something like that. So now we can go ahead and move forward. We were at the beginning of the ale house when we left off in the last video. We had just unlocked this vestige. The first thing we want to go do is go back down this way. We talked to Drustin to the left, and we entered the area out here, kicked down the ladder. We want to come back out here. Ooh. Remember, these guys actually will throw fireballs at you. I'll pop a heal. Now, you could go down the ladder that we pushed down, but as you can see, well, let's see. There's one fire dog. Yeah, I'm used to the difficulty level that I'm on. There's usually and I usually have enemies randomized, so usually there's a few tough enemies waiting down at the bottom of the ladder, so you don't have to go that way. We're gonna kind of do a little cheesy move here. If you come down this way, right down this little wooden stairwell, if you come over here and fall, you can kind of get down right here. A couple enemies are gonna spawn. We'll take them out. And then if we go down here and go, I don't want to aggro that Rogar yet. He does have an Umbral Parasite. We're going to step to the left right here, and there's going to be the Iron Wayfarer. We want to run through his dialogue, make sure we progress him. Okay, if we turn around this way and head away from the Iron Wayfarer and these boxes, there is going to be an item. Looks like that's going to be a rune. And do I want to take care of the rogue? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and get him out of the way. I gotta pop his parasite. And I'll go take out the fire dog real quick. Okay, so if we would have come down the ladder, we would have come down right here, taken care of the Rogar and all that, and then gone over here and talked to the Iron Wayfarer, but we fell down from over there, killed those enemies, talk to the Iron Wayfarer, so he's progressed. Now we want to go over here and take a left. You're gonna see that there should be one of those, there she is, the Medusa Archer, the Trapper is what they're called. And a Rogar. Okay, this is just a drop from Medusa, but if we turn left right here, there's going to be an enemy that spawns. I think he does spit fireballs, so if we go down, you're going to see, obviously, there's an item there. So if you just go down, I think he stands up and starts shooting fireballs at you, so just go ahead and take him out. But that's going to be the Defiled Infantry Bow. And then we're going to go over here and open up the shortcut. I'm going to pop a heal real quick. This is just a shortcut door back towards the beginning of this area. It looks like I aggroed some enemies, so I might have to go ahead and kill them if they're going to follow me. There's also a Rogar out there, but he's kind of far away, it looks like. Ooh. Okay, I'll take them out. And so now we just open that shortcut door. We're going to go up here, and to the left, there's going to be a Rogar. No, usually they're... Oh, yeah, that's right. He came out and attacked while I was fighting the Medusa Archer. But up ahead, there's going to be a Proselyte. It smited him right as I was killing him. Later on in the game, we're gonna kick that down, and that's gonna be a shortcut back into this area. But it is nothing for now. We're gonna go across this little rope bridge, and we are gonna pick up some duralium fragments. And we are going to go back from whence we came. I could have gone a little bit further and gone higher, but anyway, we're gonna walk up here, and this is where we killed that Rogar. But right here we can jump over to this area. I think this guy spawns, yeah, so we'll get rid of him. And then if we walk down this building and then look to our right, there's gonna be a dedicated item right here, a couple duralium nuggets. And when we go under the bridge right here, let me see. No, he only spawns an umbral, but we want to go ahead and pop umbral and get this stigma. This is also not only going to give us scourings, but it's going to give us the stone for Pieta. And now there's going to be a fairy below us. I'm going to try to... Ooh, I missed her. I was trying to fall and hit her, but that didn't work out. Oh! Tried to dodge that a little too late. Come on, she is still alive? What is going on? Okay, this was a drop from the fairy enemy. Let's see. This is going to be a dedicated item right there to the left. And then there's also a mimic right there. So you see the wispy tail. So we're going to go ahead and soul play this. And pick up that item. And go pick up the dedicated item, which is a Tinct Dark Oath. Let's see what that looks like real quick. We'll roll with it. Okay, so we picked up our Tinct, and we got our scourings and everything from that stigma. And so we can go ahead and exit Umbral here. And now we are going to jump across. Go up this ladder. Or I'm sorry, stairwell. And go to the shortcut ladder that we kicked down earlier. And this is going to take us back up to our vestige. And I'm going to go ahead and rest and get my heals back. The enemies are going to respawn, but that's okay because we don't need to go back out there. We've already gotten everything from down there. So now that we've respawned, basically we're going to be going down this way. You can either, if you're careful, you can roll down onto the higher platform right there. And I think that's a real item, but it looked like a mimic for a second. But anyway, or you just go over here and turn to the left. It takes you to the same platform. And is that a real item? Yes. Okay, so there's going to be a real item right here that we're going to pick up. And that's going to be the pole garb. You are going to need that for your collect every armor set trophy. And if we go further down, a couple of guys are going to spawn. And then if we go over to this little hole in the wall, we are going to carefully fall out the window. And these are all bombs, so you want to be careful and not do that. But if you're really slow on the L button, you can walk through there without triggering a bomb. And now immediately to the left, there's going to be one of those snake archers. You can kind of see her behind the path. Ooh, I missed her. I didn't want to mess with you while I was on fire. I want to go ahead and cast Sanctify and get my health back. I think the fire went out right before I cast it, but anyway, need to get my health back. So we just came from that way with the bombs. We killed the archer right here. And over here is where the Rogar came from. If you walk up this way and turn left and then break through these boxes, there's going to be a couple enemies that spawn. And a dedicated item right here. And if we go further, all the way to the end, there's going to be another dedicated item right here, and that's going to be Guardian. That's another Tinct, so that's going to go towards your Tinct trophy. Now as we come back out here, you see there's another archer that way. We're going to be going that way, but for now we will go ahead and go up this way. I think there may be an enemy that spawns. Maybe not. Okay, to the left right here, there's gonna be a dog. So we'll take him out. And then if we come back down here, we can walk through this wall and hold out our lamp. And we'll come over here to the left, and there's gonna be a chest. That's gonna give us the Sword of Skin and Tooth. And some other items. That's actually a pretty decent sword, and there is an Umbral Seed spot right here. I'm not going to worry about planting one because the vestige that we're at right now isn't too far by, and we are going to be getting a shortcut there. But so we just came through that wall. That's the direction we came from, and here's that guy that was supposed to spawn. And we killed this dog to the left, so we're just going to continue up here, up these steps. And across the little platform, break those boxes. There is an Umbral Parasite down there. Usually you can pop it from here. Okay, I just heard it pop. So there's going to be a couple of fire dogs. This guy who I believe does throw fireballs. There's a Rogar. Ooh, I tried to jump attack him. Okay, this is just an enemy drop. And we're gonna keep going down. I think an enemy spawns right here, maybe? I could be wrong. But at the very bottom down here, there's a dedicated item. That's Scale Breaker. That's a Grand Hammer. If you hold out your lamp here, we can walk out. And there's going to be another dedicated item right here. It's just a fire ward, but you can also see there's an Umbral exit here. If we get ourselves into a situation where we need to get out of Umbral. Okay, so we're just gonna walk back out. We are going to go up the steps. And right here, we're gonna jump this gap. I like to run out on this plank to the left. I think it's a little closer, but just jump across. And then we're just gonna walk across this platform. To the left, an enemy is gonna spawn. And we're gonna enter this house right now. There's a fire dog. The walls will burn you. If you're having trouble here, if you go into Umbral, the fire doesn't hurt you, and we are going to have to go into Umbral in a second anyway. But you can go through here and not get hurt if you don't touch the walls. But it looks like we already took care of the enemies. So we'll go ahead and pop Umbral. Firstly, there's going to be an item over here. We could have gotten this before we popped Umbral. But anyway, it's at the very back of the house. And it is a deer's mark ring. There's nothing else down here. We're at the very back of the house. Later, we're going to be able to kick that down as a shortcut when we get to the other side. But for now, there's nothing else we can do there. But the reason we went into Umbral is there is a stigma right here that we're going to pop.
I can't go back down there.
And also, to the right of the stigma, there is an item. And those are going to be cinder bolts. So those go towards the trophy for ammunition. And now we're going to go back out this way. We got our Umbral scourings from that stigma. And we are going to walk out here to the left. Oh, what is hitting me? Oh, it was that archer. She was lobbing grenades at me from downstairs. And I probably wouldn't have even had to rest either. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna run back this way, which was before we so rudely interrupted. We came from the burning house, came up the rafter, come out here, turn left, go down towards the ladder, go up the ladder, and we're gonna pick up this item and kick down this ladder. So now we can probably just go down. We'll go back to our vestige and rest now that we have that shortcut ladder open. And I have a level that I can level up as well. So we'll just rest real quick. And we'll go ahead and upgrade. My endurance is okay for now. I'm in medium encumbrance with the setup I want for now. So I think we'll go back to, do I want to put more on vitality? 574 to 587. Or do I want to bring my radiance up and bring my mana up with it? Probably gonna do that for now. I'll put a point to radiance. Let me see how much. That takes it 334. See, I'm gonna need to put points into Inferno eventually for some weapons, and also Inferno will generally raise your mana just like Radiance does. But for right now, we're going to put that Radiance point in. And now we are just going to turn right and go back down here, drop down. And now we have this ladder. We could go up to the house and everything, but we've already cleared everything up there. So we are going to go back to where we fell out the window with the bombs. So we're going to fall. This time we'll try not to blow ourselves up. Okay. And remember, we have the archer to the left. And that's the way we went before. We're gonna have to deal with this Rogar again. And another archer. Ooh. I know there's also a burning guy behind me. I think one spawns here too. Okay, now this next part, there is going to be a Minotaur. He's just going to be a normal enemy. So it's best to come in here and Axiom. And I'll go ahead and I'll try to do a little damage from a distance. There's a spell I normally use that I don't have yet. I wish I had, but we'll get that later in the game. Oh! It's okay, we're gonna kill him right now, and then we needed to go into Umbral anyway. But after we kill him, you're gonna see that there's a face enemy. So we're gonna soul play that. Watch out for his jumps. And those, we want to roll through those. Oh. You need to get a little stamina back. Oh, that hurt. Go ahead and soul play him again. That's why it's good to have 2 soul plays this early in the game. Oh, I thought he was dead. I saw the drop, I thought it was from him. So those were just enemy drops right there. We're gonna see that there is a belly to pop, so we wanted to go into Umbral anyway. And that's going to be our first chisel to upgrade our lamp. Now, whether you do it in Axiom or do it in Umbral afterwards, we want to run around the outside of this little arena. There are a couple of items. That guy spawns there either way, in Axiom or Umbral. If you're in Axiom right here, all this is on fire, so it's kind of hard to see this item. But you go back here, and this is a dedicated item, Tessara's Axe. You want to pick that up. And then just go around the arena. I think I already see the other item over there. It's by this dead body. And that's just a fire ward. Nothing too important there, but we want to make sure we pick up Tessara's Axe. And now that we've gotten those items, we got the belly from the area. We will see that aside from exiting the way we came from, which is up here, that's the way we came down. We killed the archer, came down, fought the minotaur. On the other side, we're gonna see a wooden walkway that goes up. You can plant a seed right here if you feel like you need to. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think I'll be okay. Dog that you have to kill on the walkway. And then an enemy spawns right here. And we can exit Umbral. Okay, so now as we walk up here, we'll walk straight to the other side. We can kick down this plank. This is the shortcut that would take us back through the house. And we could go around and go up that ladder and get back to our vestige if we need to. I got 3 heals for now. I think I'm just gonna press on. But if you need to run back that way and rest, you can, and then just run right back this way and come up here to the left. That's the way we're going to be heading for progression. But before we do that, if we run around to this corner, there is an item back in here, some Duralium nuggets, and there is also a spot you can throw a seedling right here if you want to. So we're gonna go back over here and cross the little bridge, go down the ladder, and now we're essentially on the other side of the wall. Before we were over there, we went both directions that way and picked up all the items along the way. Now we're basically on the other side. We are going to go up there, but first we're going to go ahead and there's going to be an enchantress up here we want to kill. Oh, I thought I was out of range. Ooh, I'm about to die. That's okay. It just puts me in Umbral. Okay, we got rid of her. Now, had things gone right, I would still be in Axiom right now, but that's okay because we do have to... I'm just going to use one of these and heal up with some magic. But had we killed her in Axiom right here, we would just run on ahead, and in this little tent, there's an item. That's the garish display. That's a shield. So that's going to go towards your collect all shields and weapons trophy. Or collect all weapons trophy. The shields are tied with the weapons. If you were in Axiom right here, you would just see kind of a broken up wall like we had on the other side. You can use your lamp and walk through to pick up this item, which is the serrated staff. That's a weapon that I do believe that's the only spot you get it. I think on my other character I only have one of those. I think. I could be mistaken. If they are dropped, they're rare. So now normally this would be on fire right here, and there's a proselyte up there, What I would normally do if I was still in Axiom is I would go up and kill this proselyte. Oh, the fairy hurt him? Thanks, fairy. Oh, get out of there. Okay, I would get rid of the proselyte. And I would come back and go into Umbral because in Axiom, all of this is on fire. You can't walk in there until you go into Umbral. So we'll go in here and clear out these couple enemies. There's an enemy right here to the left when you walk out of the room. And we're going to go down here, and an enemy is going to animate right there. And there's an item for us right here. It's just a Wither Ward. And now we can go back in the building. And go up this Umbral ladder. Kill those before they hatch. I don't think there's anything on this level, no. If we go up to the next level, you'll see there's a bell right here. If we walk past it, there's an item. That's going to be the Fallen Lord's Sword. Definitely want to pick that up. As we come up here, there's going to be a fairy. Yeah, the enemies are definitely getting healthier. I probably don't have quite as many levels as I should at this point. But as I said, my build could be a little off. There could be some weapons that I haven't really checked out because basically just trying to get through the game and show everybody where everything is for the trophies. But right here we are going to have a Saintly Quintessence in this belly. And I'm pretty sure we have enough to upgrade that now. But if we go across, there's going to be a Rogar. Okay, and we pass him, come out here to the left. Okay, now there is an item right here if you break through that. Some bigger skulls. If you were in Axiom right now, that would be a wall that you could walk through, kind of a broken wall, and you'd pull out your lamp and walk through it. You see there is a chest in here. I thought there was a fairy in here. That's why I was kind of cautious coming in, but we'll get that chest. And that is going to be a spell, a lava burst spell, which is an inferno spell. So we are going to go down this ladder this way. As we come out, we came from up here, went down into the room, got the item from over here, went in there, got the chest. Now we're going to go down this ladder. And this is where we killed that proselyte. If we walk out this way, we're gonna see there's an item right here. A purifying balm. We'll go around here. Kick down this ladder. And then we'll walk up this rafter. Up ahead, there's going to be a couple Rogar. You can see one sitting right there. And one just hit me from behind. Okay, that was just an enemy drop right there, but there is an item right here in this body. That's going to be Ravager Gregory's Rosary. That is a quest item for Dunmire. We're going to walk into this room. And we're just going to fall down and attack. In case we hit anything, there is a Wither Mage right there. And something behind me. And if we look out that way... If we look out that way, we're going to see that there's an item on this rafter. That is going to be the split crossbow. And we can just fall off the rafter and we're back at our vestige. I'm going to go ahead and rest and get my heals back. And it looks like I have a level, so... I think we'll go ahead and bring the Radiance up to 25 like we were talking about. See, and that's just for what I want to do. Really, with the build I have going right now, I would probably... I'd be a little bit better off with a strength point, but I'll get my Radiance to 25 because that's one of the thresholds, so it'll bring my mana up some. And now from here we can just turn to the left and go right back up the ladder we kicked down. And go back out this way. And this is the way we came from. We were in Umbral before, so this door kinda was already open to us, but if we just hold out our lamp, we can walk right through it. I feel like there might have been something that I've missed for some reason. I'm just gonna go back and backtrack a little bit just to make sure we got everything. Okay, we're gonna go have to get our vigor back from him. Looks like I'm gonna have to get used to dying again. Right now on my main character, I think I'm on +5 difficulty. And it's a good balance. I mean, the regular enemies I can kinda, you know, beat fairly easily, but the bosses I have to try a little bit. But we're definitely gonna get my vigor back from him. He won't be as hard this time because he's not attached to a Umbral Eye. Okay, give me my vigor back. Okay, I'm just gonna backtrack just a little bit just to make sure that we got everything before we came to this area. Let's see. The Minotaur is gonna be down here. Or no, this is the Enchantress area. Oh yeah, I know what it was. Yep. Get out of there. That's fine. We were gonna have to go into Umbral anyway. Okay. So what I forgot about is as we were coming down here, I said we were gonna go up that way, but go take care of the Enchantress first. We killed her. We picked up the item from there. We went into that little room and got our item, and I just went up and proceeded. What I should have done was I should have come back down this way. And whether I was in Axiom or Umbral, I would have gone right here. And if I was in Axiom, I would have to pop Umbral to get that ladder to appear. And we would go up the ladder. Kill the Rogar. We would go up this way. When we walk in this room, immediately to the left, there is a pickup. Get my health back from the Wither Mage. And when we get out of the first building right here, if you turn to the left, there's a ladder that you can kick down. And then we can proceed forward. We go into here. And we can go ahead and use our Umbral exit. And now we'll just hop on out right here. That's where we got our item. We'll go back up the way we came. And we already went into there. We already went into all these buildings. Now we've already gone through all this. If we would go ahead, we'd go back to our vestige. We're gonna go up this ladder. We've been through here. We went down that way to get all our items before proceeding up. So we're gonna go ahead and go up. When we get to that area there, there's a breakable door, an item right here. We're gonna run in here, take care of the Rogar. There's also an archer up here. I'm trying to hurry because we're approaching an hour time. Ooh. So we killed the Rogar, killed the archer. We're gonna head up. In this room, there's a couple of fire dogs. Or I guess just one on this difficulty. And right here, there's an item, the Black Feather Ranger Axe. Then we are going to cast Sanctify and go into Umbral. There's a ladder right there, but there's also a Reaper. Okay. Now we're going to go up our ladder. Go up. Make a left. And right over here, there's an Umbral exit. We're going to get ready to plant a seed and end our video here in a second. But right from our Umbral exit, if we turn around and go over into here, turn right, run forward, and there's an item by this body. That's going to be the Ring of Nourishment. And I've only ever found one of those. When I had my other character, I was only ever able to find one. But there is an Enchantress up ahead. Hopefully she won't give us too much problem. Ooh, get out of that. Okay, we're just gonna run forward right here. Drop a seed. We are going to be getting into a boss fight here next, so we will go ahead and rest, and we will call that the end of this video, and we will pick up here where we left off on video number 10. So I'll see you next time, guys. See ya.